107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
107.5 WBLS, I'm Lenny Green. Hey, fellas, I want you to eat your heart out tonight. It's one thing to have one lady, but it's another thing to have three beautiful ladies that you're surrounded by, and I'm thankful to have you ladies.
Stop. That's so sweet.
I'm serious. I mean, you guys are radiant and you're beautiful, beautiful beyond the surface.
We're gonna come here every day,
right?
Just because.
They always say that, and they
tomorrow we'll be back.
They never come. Well, I'll see you every week. At least I'll see you.
Right.
Starting this Thursday, tomorrow night, you'll get a chance to see these ladies unveil their life on reality
MPM,
TV.
We TV.
Yes.
We
can't
TV.
Wait. We TV.
They're doing it again.
Yes, they are.
Yes, and we wanted to go with someone who would definitely be able to capture our story. And We TV, they allowed us to explain to them what we went through, and we put it together in a show. They were very, very good to us.
Yeah.
They do that very well at We TV, and we applaud them for all their efforts and what they do. And I'm excited to find out really kind of that moment in your lives when, before 1992, because y'all grew up right here in the tri-state of New York.
Yeah.
So that moment of you all wanting to have that success.
Yeah.
And then God answered your prayer,
Yeah.
and success came. So one would assume, with all the success in the world, there's no problems.
More money, more problems.
I know that's what Biggie said.
I was about to say, Biggie
you
said
better
it right.
be careful what you ask for.
Yep.
Because, honey, God will give it to you. And
But that didn't distort your love for the love of music, for what you've been blessed with.
Not the love of music, but the love of the business.
Yeah.
That love kind of was distorted because it was I can't even describe the
unfair.
business. Yes, it was
and
just
political,
it was a rude awakening.
You guys didn't read the books before.
We didn't read
You guys opened
We
up
were
the door.
too busy
we
having
started
fun.
the books.
Right.
I read the
They
covers and the
built for my
prologue.
story.
We didn't read the books.
Who were you guys? What female groups back in the day were you guys paying attention to give you the inspiration of where you got from?
For us, it was In Vogue.
Yeah.
We loved In
Yeah.
Vogue.
They were
sure
90s
did.
too, though.
They
That
were
was
late 80s.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh,
late
come on,
80s.
hold on. But let's go back. Late 80s.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
well,
were like 89,
Yeah.
90.
Yeah, you know,
Because
you're
we were
absolutely
still
right.
home when they
Yeah,
came out.
I was
Yeah,
still. I
yeah.
just left
we were
high
still
school.
home. They would come to my house. We'd have our black dresses on,
Yeah,
trying to be
we
like
sure
In Vogue.
did.
But who did Mama play that kind of filtered into your ears?
Oh, my mom didn't play any R&B.
No, all gospel.
All gospel.
All gospel.
Are you too all gospel, Lily?
No,
That
her
was-
mother. all
No, my mom passed away when I was 14. I was on my own since I was 18. So
Wow.
I listened to my own music.
Yeah, I got you. So, I mean, when you look back and you see these female groups that have emerged from and you guys are their inspiration, and you see the problems that they went through, can y'all relate?
Yes, and we didn't think we'd
Some
ever
of
go
them
through the
stories
things they
are way
went through.
worse than ours,
Yeah.
though. We like,
Yeah,
damn,
some
you ain't have a
people-
car.
I know you talk to some of the other groups and they're like, y'all had cars. We had nice cars too.
Yeah.
So we think we went through, but someone else had it, a little worse
much
than we
worse.
did. So
You're smelling roses now, though, ladies. The first episode, I heard, there's some challenging moments in this first episode that we want everybody to definitely pay attention to. But let's talk about trust, and I think we all can relate to that when it comes to our personal lives and when it comes to our relationships as well. And when you guys probably were together more than relationships, because when you, because I used to have a love for singing back in the day, and I had a couple of groups, so I knew how long I would be around the boys in the band, and you're around each other all the time, so you have to develop a great deal of trust and respect and appreciation for each other. But that happens before the big time happens, no?
It happens before the
Yeah.
big time happened, and the big time can destroy it.
Yeah.
Well, God rest his soul, Gerald Levert had told me that in this crazy music industry, somebody will get to somebody and start pulling y'all in different directions if you're a group.
yeah.
And does that still exist in today's world of music, you think?
Oh yeah.
Sure it
If you
does.
let it,
Yeah.
you just have to know the snakes when you got to be able to smell them.
How can you smell a snake
But
if
when
you've
you're
never been in
young,
the
you
garden?
don't really know.
Right.
You don't
Right.
know
We
what's
were
going
young.
on. We were young, didn't really
What
know
age were
exactly
you when you guys started?
18.
Yeah.
No, Lily was
Yeah,
17
y'all was
because she was
young.
too young to sign her contract.
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
But
and
we
then
was a whole nother girl group. Then.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
young.
And then you guys lasted for a nice period of time. I mean, throughout the 90s.
22 years.
That's a milestone in itself.
Yeah.
And the 90s music was really, really strong.
Yeah, it was great.
It was awesome.
Your reflection of R&B music today. What does Uncle Charlie mean to you guys?
Oh,
Sexy.
man.
He is, right?
He has a great
He has
voice. Oh, my goodness.
All the young
like butter,
artists just
baby.
looking at him.